So I'm hearing that you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable about coming to therapy and the stigmas around it. What can we do to make you feel more safe in this environment?
I mean, I guess it's not so much the environment, it's just, the idea of having all these issues and, the recent problems I've been having just like coming in, it's just been kind of weighing on me, I guess. And I don't know, just the fact that I have to go to counseling, it's just another one of those things like that's just bringing me down.
So I hear that coming to counseling is upsetting you a little bit. Is there anything that I can do to make you feel more comfortable?
It's not so much you or, we have a pretty good relationship. I've been able to open up in the past. It's really just the stigma recently. I guess the only thing that would make it better is just talking about it. I don't open up to many people, so it is a good outlet for me to be here. It's just been hard for me lately.
I understand. Well, just to reiterate, it is always your choice to come to counseling or not. This is all up to you, whatever you want to choose to do. So I hear that you're having, a difficult time talking about this. What kind of social supports do you have outside of meeting with me?
I have friends. I can talk to them. It's just I feel that not everyone understands exactly what I'm going through being gay. I don't have many gay friends. So it's just hard to open up because I find that people don't understand fully. Which is like why I said being here is definitely helpful, talking to a professional, but there's very few people I can talk to about these kind of things.
So I hear that you're feeling like you don't have much support. Would it be beneficial if we explored resources in the community? Maybe a group that you can feel comfortable with other men who identify as not being heterosexual?
I think that would be helpful. Maybe getting a few more supports.
Okay. In between now and our next session, I will look into the resources in the community and get a list for you. What about do you have a close relationship with your family at all?
Kinda. My dad was never very supportive, especially when I came out as gay. My mom has been a good support. She just lives in a different state now, so it's hard, to reach out. I don't want to feel like I'm bothering her or bugging her. Other than that, I don't have much family around here.
I hear you saying that must have been really difficult how your father responded to that, and not having your mom, who is a good support, close to you, I'm assuming is difficult.
Mm-hmm. It's been hard.
Do you feel like you could call her and discuss these things with her if you needed to, or you mentioned that you feel like you're bothering her, is there something that triggered that emotion, that response?
Nothing in particular. I feel it's more so just the recent issues I've been having. I've just been so down. I don't want to bother other people with my problems. I've always just been one to kind of sort them out on my own. It's just been a lot lately.
Do you think you can elaborate a little bit on the issues that you're dealing with, so you can begin to work through these things?
So the main issue is really struggling with my sense of self, I guess, as of late. I've never had a problem being gay, it's never bothered me. It's really just recently I've been getting a lot of hate from people, with the assault, and it just really bothered me, just for being who I am, being assaulted like that. And then, the whole stigma around being here, it's been hard lately. It's been really hard.
I understand. Stigma can be tough, but a lot of people struggle with issues throughout life, and they find counseling. It just isn't discussed that much.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to elaborate more on what happened with the assault? Was it specifically due to your sexual preferences or orientation?
Yeah, so we were at a bar, and mind my voice, this really bothers me, this subject. And we were walking out, I was with a group of friends, and I tried to talk to a guy earlier in the night, and he was straight, and he told his friend what had happened. And And when my group of friends and I were leaving the bar, the two of them came out and, you know, started verbally attacking me, calling me a lot of nasty names, and then it progressed to physical violence, and that was really, I think, what broke me for a while.
Thank you for sharing that. I'm sorry that happened to you. It's a violation of a basic human right, and it's not okay, and it wasn't your fault. What would be beneficial for you to work through this? Can we come up with a plan?
It's hard. I don't know how to change the way I think about myself. And I think that's really what's been the biggest factor. I'm comfortable with being gay. I'm comfortable, you know, with that. It's just, you know, my sense of self. I feel like I'm almost like worthless.
What is it that makes you feel like you're worthless?
Just all the negatives, the negative statements thrown at me, the violence. I feel like that just outweighs the positives in my life, and it's been hard dealing with that.
Is there anything that has helped you cope with these feelings in the past?
It's never been like this. You know, I said I usually go through this kind of stuff by myself, and usually I can do it. You know, it might take time, but usually I can get through it myself, but this has been different.
So it sounds like you're having a hard time conceptualizing how you're feeling and how to deal with it. And it seems like you're not quite sure how to handle it. Would it be helpful for you if we discussed supports for you and maybe coping skills on how to better care for yourself so you don't feel that worthlessness?
I think that would help.
Are you doing anything for self-care to show yourself compassion and love during this time?
You know, I used to work out a lot. I used to read books, but lately, you know, that kind of stuff has just fallen aside. I've had really little motivation to, you know, really do things that make me happy lately. I guess that's another issue I've been having.
So I hear that you're having little motivation to do the things that make you happy. Are you still finding joy in those things when you do them?
Yeah, I mean, you know, when I go out for a run or, you know, lift, I do feel better. It's just getting there and getting motivation to go out and do those things.
Is that something that you would like to set as a goal to do more of?
I would like to get back into those.
So you're going to be coming, if you choose to, you're going to be coming back next week. What if we come up with a plan that maybe you can set as a goal to work out however many times in between now and then?
Mm-hmm.
Could that be helpful?
I think it would. I'm just worried that I won't be able to go out and do it, you know. And then if I, you know, set a goal and I don't reach that goal, I feel like it'll just make it worse.
I understand. If you do set that as a goal and you come back and tell me that you didn't complete it, I'm not going to be judging you. I want to reiterate that this is a safe environment for you. I would encourage you to do things that will help you start to feel better, so you can work through these issues and that you can be okay. But if you don't meet all of your goals right away exactly how you planned, that is also okay. And maybe setting small goals would be beneficial. Maybe plan to go for one run and lift one time between now and the next week.
I think I could do that.
Is that something you feel comfortable with?
I think it would help. It would help if I got out and started doing things again.
Is there anything else that might make you feel more comfortable and help you get back into that mindset previously?
I can't really think of anything. I think it's just, I need to get back to who I was before this event.
I know going back to the support, you know, it's important for us as humans to have social support. So maybe reaching out to friends, maybe not even discussing necessarily what's going on, but just having lighthearted conversations can help you feel more connected to people. You know, it's just an idea. You don't have to do it, but it might help you feel a little bit more supportive. I'm available, but I know that you're with the stigma that also plays into how you're feeling. So having people in your environment that aren't professional social workers could help.
I think that'll help too.
Great. So do you want to plan to meet next week?
Yeah, next week sounds good. I'll work on what we talked about, and I think it'll be a good segue into next week.
Okay. Take time to just care for yourself, and if you don't meet your goals, that's okay. You know, I just want to have honest conversations with you, and I want you to feel better, and I'm here to help you work through these things.
Thank you. I appreciate the support.